What is up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing another stock, and the stock that we're going to be reviewing today is going to be Oscr, ticker symbol OSCR. I currently own 250 shares of Oscr at an average price of $14.52. But really quickly, before I get into the video, go ahead and drop a comment on what video I should do next. Leave a like and subscribe. Turn on that bell so you guys do not miss a video. And lastly, go into the description and click our free link for our WAP and Discord. We do both premium and free chat. You can join the free chat and check out the premium stuff. So we're going to give you guys a little taste, and there might be a little discount code down there for you guys, so go ahead and check that out. But I do want to go ahead and get into Oscr today because it is probably my favorite stock for 2025. I think that it and HIMS both are really going to succeed this year. Currently, we're sitting at 1665 on Oscr, so I'm up a pretty good bit. I think it's just a little over 15%. But looking at the daily chart here, we're falling into this beautiful wedge after we saw a double top back here, outlined in purple here. That was a double top, not good. And now you're paying for that by dropping down. But we did find a bottom at very crucial support. These are copy and paste trades right here, guys, what we're trying to do. If you can look in this box right here, I'll make it white so you can see. Look at this. This beautiful curl, and then you pop, right? All right, now take your eyes off of that. And what does it look like we're about to do? Beautiful curl, and then pop. So that is one of my main reasons. Next, we're going to switch over to the weekly chart, and you can see the wedge on the weekly chart. Yes, you can see the double top. This really doesn't concern me. This was main support anyway, or main resistance anyways, other than this 1843 level. But I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Their valuation has gotten better as they've fallen. But you can clearly see this beautiful cup and handle right here. I mean, this is textbook stuff that you look up on Google. Cup and handle, this comes up. Taking our Fibonacci extensions from the cup and handle, that will put us at a $43 price target by the end of the year. And if we go a little parabolic, we'll see 61.58 at the 2618, and that is a 345% gain. But even at our lower target, it is a 210% gain, and that is my main target. But talking base case, this is the lowest that this stock will go. I can promise you that. 119% at 30.43. The lowest this stock will go. I could put so much money on that. The stock is going higher. Okay. They have grown. Their EPS is expected to grow 835% this year or something like that. 840%. It's in the 800s, and that is nuts. I mean, that is crazy to see. So not only is this company short term, it just got a lot cheaper, but the company's financials really just got a lot more expensive, so they're about to rocket, I think. And they come out with earnings in not too long, so I expect a move. Their earnings should be in April or March. So the third month of the year. Let's see, it's like 2 months from now, roughly, or a month away. I think we see that $24 range. I think we're like right at this double top area, and we're not going to triple top, guys. It will not happen. Even if it does, you're in shares. I don't think we should be doing calls on this. The spreads are not very good because the premiums aren't there yet. That's no problem for the stock. That means nothing. But I do think we get back into this area by March, which I know my screen is getting a little bit jumbled now. But let's go ahead and take a look at what that would do for like our shares. Like that's 50. I mean, that's 50%. So if you can't handle a 50% return by March, we gotta get it figured out, because this stock is gonna rip, guys. I'm really confident in this. I think that this is gonna be one we look back on, and I'm pretty happy with. This thing gets me giddy looking at it, dude. It looks so good. We can go ahead and look at the MACD too. Look how aggressive this is on the MACD. Look what happened last time. You had this absolutely crazy move. And just for anyone thinking, well, why did we get faked out back here? And why was the price down back here? When companies IPO, a lot of the time they're overvalued. Okay, you see this big rundown. And this is in 4 probably what, 4 or 5 years. Let's see when this is. Yeah, 2021. So 4 or 5 years. In 4 or 5 years' time, they have grown their EPS probably 3,000%. I mean, if they've done it 800%, is their estimate for this year. I could only imagine what happened last year, and the year prior, and the year prior. They've only been getting better. It's not like this is a new sudden thing, and that's pretty clear with these huge jumps that it takes. But we can go ahead and do one thing where if we're thinking about this being the Elliot wave theory, and that's what I want to talk about. It's a little bit more of a niche concept, so if you don't know the Elliot wave theory, it's, I don't really know how I'd explain it. I'd kind of have to sit down and like plan out a video for that. But the Elliot wave theory basically just means that there's 5 waves in the market, and you can kind of just measure these waves, where you have a wave 1 here. I don't even know how I want to draw this out. We'll just delete all these, and then we'll just end the video, and I'll redraw them. Okay. So if you were to have a 5-wave system, this would be wave 1. This would be wave 2. Your wave 3 would be your biggest wave at the moment. And then your 4th wave would be the strongest downside before you continue up higher for the 5th wave. And that normally takes you to a pretty parabolic side of the market like Palantir, where it's at that $80, $90. Not saying it doesn't deserve to be there, but it is pretty crazy to see something up like that. And a big caveat to that is when chart setups get put like this. Quickly looking at HIMS, they have a very similar wave where you have your impulse 1. Oh, shoot, wrong one. I know I talked about this in yesterday's video, but you have your impulse 1 down to 2. 3 was your largest. We just dropped down. And then wave 4 is really essentially starting. And then you're going to go all the way up to 45. So you're just seeing a early stage of this. We're in wave 2 of this. Okay, so that means you still have 3 waves left. Wave 3 is the biggest normally. Sometimes wave 5 can be the biggest, but it's crucial that wave 3 is the biggest at the time. And then wave 5, it can do whatever it wants. But by then you're up 300-400%. So I think that this is a no-brainer. It's so cheap. Any way you look at this stock, it's bullish. We can even go ahead and throw, let's see. What does Robinhood have to say? Midterm, they're bearish. Long term, they still see the double top. And I just don't agree with that. As valuations grow, I can disagree with that. Had their valuations not been up what it is, maybe. But at the end of the day, I do think this... What is my chart doing? I do think that this chart is really going to lead to some big upside, guys. In the coming weeks, I expect next week to maybe be a little bit of chop, and then the week following that to be a really good week. Or we just go ahead and go crazy next week. But I do think that by the end of the month to early February, around Valentine's Day, we are getting close to that $20 range, and I'm quite confident in that. And I really do have a price target of $43 by the end of the year, followed by a price target at around $60. I think that is totally possible, and I think the bearish case would be $30, which is still well over 100% return. So I think this is probably your best bet if you want a value pick in the market right now, a cheap stock that is going to rise. Oscr is going to be my pick for that. So I want you guys to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what video I should do next, what stock I should review. And I want you guys to even ask some questions, maybe. What is an RSI? I can make a video going over that. What is the MACD? How I draw my wedges, my bull flags, my cup and handles, how I identify good stocks. I can make videos on all of that. So just drop a comment down below what you guys want to see. I'm fine with making anything. And then also go into the description. We have our links for premium and the Discord itself. You can either join up for free or join that premium like I said earlier. But guys, that's going to be it for me, and I will see you guys tomorrow.